Much as we are moving the way of technology, modernity should not erase our past, because tradition is what defines who we are as a people. And I think our colleagues from China have been able to demonstrate that we need, much as we are advancing in terms of technology, we need to be working side by side with our culture.
I'm told you are the team that visited China recently.
Yes.
Right. So we have a few questions for you. We just want you to share so that even our fellow employees within the company and everyone who is watching there can get to understand. So before we go into it, I'll just ask you to introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Sinkala Wezi, electrical engineer at Orebody operations. I'm currently acting as mine electrical engineer and engineering superintendent, responsible at Orebody operations, concentrate and surface electrical power system.
Okay, it sounds like a lot of responsibility.
Yes, it is. I consider myself to be honored and privileged that at the age of 46, management has entrusted me with such huge responsibility to make sure that we have a stable and more reliable power system at Orebody operations. And you know that one of our backbone in terms of production is to have a more stable and reliable power system,
power supply,
24 hours. So I consider myself to be honored and privileged.
Indeed. And I think I can see why you were you're among the people who were given, even the opportunity to visit China. Because I'm told the team that visited you and the team, where you were recognized for your excellent performance, hence they gave you the opportunity to visit China. Is that so?
I think management has got ambitious and a very long plan on how they want to take this mine, NFCA. I think they are trying to invest in the human resource. And I think you are aware that one of the key components in any industrial production is human resource. And you need to invest in the human resource. So I think management is trying to invest in the human resource. By investing in the human resource, the company is guaranteed of achieving whatever targets that they may have for the year.
Was this your first time visiting China, or you visited China before?
It was my first time visiting.
It was your first time?
First time visiting China.
Did it shock you? What did you find that was so interesting about China?
China with a population of over 1 billion people. And if you compare China with our population, Zambia, if my memory serves me right, we are just slightly above 20 million.
Yes.
So one thing that really surprised me about the way of life for people of China was one on the aspect of technology.
Yes.
Like in my introductory remarks, I indicated that I'm an electrical engineer. So I think my focus was on the technology.
Yes.
If you may be aware, NFCA, Orebody, there were some upgrades that were done last year, the other year, even this year. In terms of automation, if you may be aware, our pump chambers are automated, being controlled by one person who's seated in the control room, controlling about 5 pump chambers. And dewatering is one of the, I think, important aspects in our mining operations. Without having a more reliable and stable dewatering, you might flood the mine. And you are not going to achieve the production targets that you want to achieve at the end of the day. So there were some upgrades that were being done. Our service winder at Orebody wind house last year, it was upgraded from the old Ward-Leonard system using of the generator to the more modern use of converters and the PLC. So when I went to China, I was looking at the way China has developed in terms of technology. You look at the electrical side, you look at the construction side, you look at the transport sector.
Yes.
China has really developed, and that is the way we need to move as a people, as Zambia. I think we have a lot that we need to emulate from our colleagues, the Chinese. The other aspect, I think, was on the area of culture. I realized that Chinese people, they are people that value so much their rich culture. I'm using the word rich because when I was interacting with the people that we met when we were doing the visitation, they were saying that their culture dates as far as over 100 years back. And you can see 100 years ago, but they're still talking about their rich culture. So you look at, you're looking about technology in terms of their electrical. And by the way, we even saw and had an opportunity to use the electric vehicles. And you have seen the electric vehicles, and you have seen even our government is talking about, I think, migrating, going the electrical ways, because that one has got all the benefits, the environmental aspect.
Yes.
So China has really developed in terms of the transport sector, in terms of technology, even the technology that we are using in our mines. So.
And you see within those spaces that these people really know how to preserve their culture. They really know how to preserve that, their language, their ethics within their traditional aspect. Do you think as Zambians we're also doing that?
I think we are doing it, but at a small, for lack of a better term, we're not doing much.
Yes, we're not doing much.
Believe you me, Zambia, I think we have got a lot of historical and cultural sites. And this, I think it's up to us, all of us as citizens. We need to do a lot. Our friends are able to explain those rich cultural and historical sites. You talk about the Great Wall of China. You talk about the Summer Palace. You talk about the Forbidden City. Though we need, and we met people coming from all over the world.
All over the world.
Just coming. And that on itself, it's business, of course, because they are coming to and spend money in China, apart from explaining where you are coming. Because tradition is what explains who you are as a people.
Yes, true.
Much as we are moving in the way of technology, modernity should not erase our past, because tradition is what defines who we are as a people. And I think our colleagues from China have been able to demonstrate that we need, much as we are advancing in terms of technology, we need to be working side by side with our culture, rich cultural heritage and historical site. I think we need to do a lot. I think learn a lot from our colleagues from China.
What do you think an experience such as this one is? What do you think the communication is that management is trying to give to the rest of our employees? What do you think the message is that they're trying to send out?
I think one thing that I learned from our colleagues is that, one, they're the people that value teamwork. They're the people that understand hard work.
Yes, indeed.
They are the people that believe that if you are determined, you can achieve anything. You can achieve anything. So I think as NFCA employees, we really need to learn a lot from our Chinese colleagues. If we need to achieve whatever things that we need to achieve, not only as employees, but on personal level.
Yes.
Whatever things that you need to achieve, if you put your all efforts to it, if you work as a team, you can achieve anything that you need to achieve. So I think we need to change our mindset, because I think one thing that always draws us back is the way we think.
Yes.
Before you even start attempting to do anything, from the word go, you are defeated. You are defeated in your mind. Then it becomes difficult for you to achieve anything. So I saw that they're hard workers. They value teamwork. They are determined. I think we have a lot to learn. We need to take advantage of the relationship that we have created with our Chinese colleagues, which dates way back, and see how best we can work together. We are not competing, but we are working as colleagues.
Yes.
To make sure that we achieve the objective, first of all, of the NFCA as a company, and at the end of the day, the sky, I think, will be the limit.
Yes, will definitely be the limit.
Then the other thing, I think I would be failing in my duty if I failed to appreciate management. It's a rare opportunity.
It is.
To have a team of about 5 being sent to China to see and understand the Chinese way of life. This is a commendable job. And I think through this interview, I may even appeal to management that this kind of tours, I think, should be also extended to other people, so that they may have an opportunity to visit China. They learn the Chinese way of life. Though 10 days, I would say that it was quite short, but it's better than nothing.
10 days was short. It must have been a very good experience.
But it's better than nothing. So I want to commend management of NFCA.
Yes.
From using the word rare opportunity and privilege to visit China, so that you go and learn and appreciate, hoping that we'll continue whatever we learned.
Indeed.
We'll continue implementing in our day-to-day life so that we build a better NFCA.
Yeah, and even just a better culture of work, I would say.
Yeah.
No, thank you very much for your time that you took to have this interview with me here. And I think many people will actually appreciate watching, and getting to see this insight. And I think that's the main idea that we wanted to get from it. What exactly have you experienced that we can also experience through you, And I think you've definitely done your due diligence, especially also on the recognition of what management is doing to see that they can extend this opportunity to others. That's definitely something that we will encourage that they do further. Sir, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.